Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City. Let's go. From me today, 2025-26 Upper Deck Series 2, box number 2, crew for you. Before the break, guys, check out Puckley for my market research page, including my value analysis score, rookie parallels odds, young gun grading, top 10 rookies list, Matthew Schaefer odds, high, mid, rare, insert tiering, group break strategy and pricing, all that for Upper Deck Series 2, not behind a paywall. If you do want to subscribe, try the monthly plan. You will receive a 60% discount with the code Dryden. All the links are in the description. So flagship, guys, hobby configuration, 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 144 cards total, 12 box per case, base set 251 through 450, young guns 451 through 5. And as mentioned yesterday, guys, the parallels from the Outburst Clear Cut Deluxe exclusives, Outburst Red to 25, High Gloss to 10, Outburst Gold 101, and the Printing Plate 101. So within a box break, expect your 6 young guns, 21 inserts, 4 Upper Deck Canvas, young gun, PoE, legends, etc., 3 parallels, and then 1 rare numbered card or ratioed short print. So the newer inserts include the sizzle reels, the glow ups, the slaps, the boomtowns, encores, if you know, you know, let them cook, vibing, dazzlers, gold, which are short printed. And again, check out Buckley for my case odds and insert tiers and all of that stuff. I even grade the top 10 rookies in terms of checklist exposure, all of that. So let's get into it. Of course, I'm looking for the Demodog Young Gun Canvas, which would be ideal, but it's a really tough hit. And enter my new contest because I've already announced it. I'll go by what you guys hashtag under the most recent videos. And my new contest will include a 1999-2000 SP Authentic set, a 2004-5 SP Authentic box, I think a signed jersey from a legend, a signed Stanley Cup puck, a bunch of things will be within the giveaway. A Parkies from the 1995-96 set, which would have been the 67-68. So I'm going to be giving away a ton of cards. Anybody who's won my contests and my giveaways knows how much I send. I send a huge shipping box full of cards. So do we have another black and white here? Well, that would be crazy. So let's have at it. So box number 2, our first box was great. So maybe we'll, I guess, revert to the mean. But here is our Let Them Cook. And it would be Mikko Rantanen, get well. Interestingly, and their slaps is of Evan Bouchard. I mean, if that doesn't define him, I don't know what does. So Kirill, I mean, these horizontal cards are beautiful as well. And we do have a checklist here, and we have Goal Caulfield and Hughes. Now look how hard it is to read. On the white you can read the Cole Caulfield, but the Jack Hughes not so much, right? Continuing on here, we have a OEL. I had to stare at that for a second. And what is our black and white card? Let's see what our black and white is. Oh, it's a Young Guns. It is a Young Guns. Oh, wow, we hit the Levshunov black and white Young Gun. What on earth? You know, by the way, guys, this was all from one case. So we've now hit 2 black and white Young Guns in 2 boxes, all from the same case. And I watched GP Sports Cards, not all the breaks, I saw some of the cases, and I did my math on this stuff. You're not supposed to receive 2 Upper Deck Canvas in a single case. That is wild. And it's arguably the best one that's not Demidov, along with the Snugs. I mean, what on earth? What on earth? Now I hear a lot of people say that I'm lucky, and I think it's because a lot of them see me in group breaks and or I tend to be really positive. So it's a little bit of a misconception because in group breaks, I obviously go for really high frequency cards with great odds. So with teams that are overrepresented. So it's a bit of a misnomer. So I don't know, that was very fortunate. I mean, that was, again, that particular card is 1 every 45 cases, as I discussed yesterday. I love these Boomtowns. And there's Brady. The Habs could have drafted him, by the way. Bardakov, okay. And by the way, I will put the grade of the rookies right down here. They are the Puckley Fultoncards grades for these players. So you have a shorthand. So keep in mind that the Upper Deck Canvas Young Guns black and white are 1 in 216. So that basically is 67% odds per case. So a particular one, so here's the sizzle reel, would be 1 every 45 cases for that particular card. And this, by the way, is a red sizzle reel, and it's numbered to 199, so it is our numbered card. But they do have these codes on the back that send you right to a video, which is interesting. There's one of the vibing, and it's dust out. And there we just hit the Demidov Portraits. That's awesome. Beautiful. What a start to this box. So we do have our Outburst here, and we'll see. I don't think it's a Young Guns, but we'll see in a second here. Loving the photos per usual. We have a vibing here, and no, it is just a base Outburst silver, so no luck on that front. And look at that. So that's a pretty cool looking one. In fact, I saw the red of this yesterday, the 225 base of that. And there's the Dylan Strome, so that's a glow up. Helmet off here for Riley, as well as a Ryan Shea. So looking for a Schaefer at this point, right? That's the one thing we're missing. There's the UPL base card. Really hard to read again. There's the Thomas Chabot Encore. As I mentioned, it's like the 1998 cards. Again, I can flash right on the screen there. And we have an Upper Deck canvas here, and it's Adam Fox, who's well again. Oh, that's very nice. So we have the Nikishin. Again, I'll put the grade right there, but he is a really able, capable two-way defenseman who put up pretty decent numbers in the K. And someone had mentioned that they hit the Ben Kindell OPG 101. Initially, I thought he said the Outburst, the gold Outburst from this set, and he was asking about the tiering. Well, go to Puckley again because I grade all the cards and I give them letter grades, right? And it's based on market and all this stuff. So continuing on here, another Boomtown, and I believe we hit the Speckle Boomtown. So that is Prospicil, and let's see here. Yes, indeed. Did we just hit another Young Gun canvas? So this is 2 boxes, 2 Young Gun canvas. This is just really weird at this point. And apparently the 4 black and whites are on top of your Upper Deck canvas, so you certainly can receive the parallels as add-ons. But that is very cool. So again, a 2 Upper Deck canvas box, but we really wanted to hit the Demidov. Well, hopefully we'll hit a Schaefer at this point. But 2 out of 3 boxes with 4 Upper Deck canvas is just great math. Absolutely spectacular math. All right, there's the Freddy, I assume. That's Freddy. That's Freddy. Continuing on here, so there is the Mackenzie Weegar. So that's just a base canvas. We have another one of the Sizzle Reels, Broberg. Oh, Michael Misa, there you go. So we just hit the Michael Misa. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. So he is certainly one of the top prospects. He's on my list once again, so he's definitely an A prospect. And Misa did make my top 10 rookies list in the product. He's near the bottom. The only reason near the bottom is because of the checklist exposure. I factor that in for the product, right? So he only has like 5 cards on the checklist in comparison to Schaefer's 10. So we have another Young Guns here, and it would be Michael Brandiseg Nygaard. All right, again, grade right there. Yeah, so, but Misa otherwise, in terms of his upside, is unbelievable. He's already looking really good, as we know, with that young Sharks team. So now I'm wondering if I'm gonna hit a Schaefer in these 3 boxes. Of course, he only lands 1.4 times per case, so it's not guaranteed. There's a Braden Point Encore, a Slaps here, and that's Zane Perek, by the way, so that's kind of cool. He did not make my top 10 list only because he doesn't have many cards in the set. So I rank the Young Guns based on, you know, hobby upside and so on, and pedigree, but I also do the top 10 based on checklist exposure, right? So continuing on here, we have an Upper Deck canvas of Anton Lundell, very nice, and an If You Know, You Know, and the Tomaszek on your oil, okay? So another Young Gun there, and we hit the Jonathan Huberdeau. Is that him in the background on the big screen? It's kind of confusing. All right, last 2 packs at this point. There is the Grubs, the Palat, and we have a Vibing here, and that's the Juice, Saros. Another Glow Up of Connor McMichael, and another Young Gun goalie Young Guns. So it's Lindbaum. He actually has looked really good with Henderson this year. Like, he's put up really good numbers with Henderson. I think most goalie prospects who you don't know what's going to happen, how they're going to pan out, I have them as a C, generally speaking. But based on this year's numbers, I'd almost rank him a bit higher. But who knows, right? But who knows? Okay, last pack here. Wow, 2 Upper Deck canvas black Young Guns in a case, and I hit both of them or pulled both of them. All right, so continuing on here, that would be Hartman, and we have a Speckle here. So this is one of our insert parallels, if you will, Askarov. And we have a Nate, all right, beautiful Nate right there. And the Sidney Crosby portraits, we'll take that. The Mika, as well as a checklist, I think. We already hit this checklist, so how did we hit it twice? Was the other one a parallel? I doubt it. So yeah, I'm not really sure what they're doing with their collation over here. I'd prefer 2 Schaefers, but it's okay. So that's basically it, guys. 2 boxes, very similar in a sense. 16 Young Guns total, 2 black Upper Deck canvas Young Guns. Really tough hits because they land, I think, 67% of the time in a case. So to have 2 in 1 case, I don't know about their collation, and I think they fall within the parallels denomination and not within the Young Gun Canvas denomination. That's why they can overlap. Anyways, and I thought I'd give some ups to Austin Matthews in the background. And yesterday, of course, I did this one, which is one of my favorite cards ever, which is the 57-58 Plant. And the Demidov Black and White or Levshunov or Snugs, they're 1 in 45 case per particular name, which is crazy. Once again, guys, sub like hashtag Dryden on the last couple of videos. You will receive a 1999 2000 SP Authentic set, 2004 SP Authentic signed jersey from a legend, signed jersey puck from the Stanley Cups, OPG Platinum cards, 1995, 96, 66, 67 Parkies, 500 cards including gold parallels from the SP Legend set, 2009 10 OPG cards. I always make it worth your while. So that's basically it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I do it for the love of the hobby, for the love of math. I want you guys to never get hurt whenever you break a box or go into group breaks. I want you to have all the intel you need to make sure that you maximize your potential. I'm doing Fultoncards. Do me the honor, sub like hashtag Drive Fultoncards live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City.